Hey there, YouTube pipe community. Michel Baruch coming at you on a wonderfully rainy Friday afternoon. Happy Friday. So it's been a really spectacular week for me, and let me tell you why. First of all, I had that huge yabo of 9 tobaccos and my new Royalton Dr. Graybow. I love this pipe. It is like the perfect balance, it's the perfect weight, it fits in my mouth so wonderfully. I love the wide, like it's just such an easy clench, like everything about this pipe is amazing. Huge bowl. So of course you know that I'm smoking one of my new things that I got in the Yabo. So I've got two things. I'm going to put this down for a second because I want my hands. So I've been watching a lot of Matches 860 lately because he's a really interesting guy. He's got a lot of great things to say, and I think he's, of the people that I watch, he's like the burley fanatic. So there's two things that I definitely wanted to try. One I wanted to try before discovering him, and then the other thing is something that he actually did a review on and he made me want it. So I've got two burleys here. I've got the McBaron Golden Extra Ready Rubbed, and then what I'm smoking in my Graybow Royalton right now is the Orlik Dark Strong Kentucky, which is very different. It's burley in Virginia, and then it's got some casing or topping on it that gives it a little bit of an anise or licorice. Well, not a little bit, like actually a reasonably noticeable licorice or anise smell, especially in the jar note and in the smoke. So that's what the Orlik is something I have been looking forward to for a while, and I've almost purchased it a couple times, but I was, you know, it's on my Balkan kick there for a couple weeks. And I'm sure that you've seen that I like to kind of be a little methodical about my new experiences. So almost everything's a new experience to me now, or still, I should say. So I've decided to spend this week in the Burley House of Burley. So I've got these two Burleys here, and of course I'll explore other Burleys at different times. But one of the other reasons why I chose to smoke this today, I've kind of reconnected with a friend of mine who I've missed dearly back in San Francisco. And she's a fellow licorice lover, so this is for you. Anyway, I also want to, since I just gave a shout out to a personal friend who's not in the pipe community, though she does watch my videos, I did want to give a shout out to 3 people. We'll call it Follow Friday. I haven't done that since back when I was on Twitter, and I haven't been on Twitter in a long time. But I'm very touched. 2 people have really done a wonderful, sweet thing by mentioning me in their videos. So on Tuesday, I peaked. I think I had 22, 24 followers. I was pretty happy with that. You know, I've only been doing this for, oh, it's really starting to come down now. And I was pretty happy with that. That seems like a lot of subs to have, only doing this for about 2 months, month and a half, however long I've been doing this. March 25th, I think, is my first video. But 2 very kind-hearted gentlemen here on the YouTube pipe community mentioned me. The first being Cobbit of the Shire. He mentioned me in a shout-out video. Thank you very much, sir. You're an amazing presenter here on YouTube, and I'm really honored that you mentioned me in your video. So on Wednesday, I'm at work, sitting in pretty boring meetings, and my phone, just every couple minutes, gives me another notification. I don't have time to really look at it, so every once in a while I look at it when there's a pause in a meeting, and it says, you've got a new subscriber. Oh, you've got another couple new subscribers. And I thought, oh, maybe somebody on one of my Facebook groups must have forwarded one of my links, and then I went, somebody in one of my comments said I followed Cobbit of the Shire's suggestion and came and checked you out. So of course I went and I watched his video. It was very sweet. He's a very warm guy. It was a lovely video. Unfortunately, it also said that he's going to take a little break for a while, but I'm really touched that he mentioned me. And then, I think maybe it was yesterday. Oh gosh, now I'm blanking. WharfeValley Boy mentioned me. I'm going to put people's links down in the bucket down below. So, you know, it's Wharf with an E. Anyway, so he mentioned me also, and boom, a bunch more people subscribed to me last night and this morning. So on Tuesday, I think I had 22 or 24, I'm not sure, I wasn't really paying close attention. As of a few minutes ago, before I thought I'd peek before I started this video, I now have 48 subs. So I have literally doubled in 2 days, thanks to the suggestions of two of my brothers here in the YouTube hype community. So thank you very, very much. I've always, in my early videos, you see me shouting out to everybody I'm learning from, and I will continue to do that. And now I have proof that when people shout each other out, it helps out the people they're shouting out. So I'm going to keep doing that. Thank you to both of you for doing that to me. Now, of course, there's a third person who hasn't been posting very much lately, but just as a YouTube hype community friend that I've really appreciated exchanging comments with, a really warm, supportive guy. I gotta say again, imawrench, who's my neighbor next door, a couple states over in Iowa. I've always appreciated your comments. Thank you very much. And actually, a lot of you have given me a lot of love in the last few days and the last 2 months. So I'm going to keep doing this, and you guys and gals are why. Also, I have to say, I really have enjoyed the Peaches 13 lately. I'll put a link to that too. So, a bunch of links down the bottom. So anyway, I've got the Orlik, Kentucky, Orlik, I can never say it in the right order. The Orlik Dark Strong Kentucky in my Dr. Grabo Royalton. This is the second bowl it has smoked. I've totally let it go cold, so let me light back up. Oh, goodness, that's a really nice tobacco. You know, despite the aromatic topping that's on this, you know, there are some people who definitely have more sensitive palates than me, and that has been the one criticism, well, in 1 or 2 cases complaints, that perhaps the flavoring is too strong on this one. And you know, you've seen me, I've had a couple aromatics on here, but you know, I do tend towards the bolder. Wow, it is, the temperature is just dropping, you can see my breath. The bolder, stronger, more intense tobaccos, but I don't find the topping on this too much at all. Now, I know I'm still only about a third of the way through this bowl. So I expect that it's going to deepen and change while I'm smoking it, but yum. I almost wish I had brought my coffee out with me. That was a rookie mistake. Anyway, happy Follow Friday. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are out there in YouTube land. I'm going to keep this nice and short. Oh, I did want to say one final thing. So you've seen I've had a little bit of drama with my cameras. I'm currently using a very cracked screen, obsolete camera to replace my camera that's not working. I did take the rest of my bonus and eBay me a replacement phone for this one that's just dying a horrible death. So hopefully better video quality coming very soon, and hopefully the sync on my sound versus my video will be perfect again. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Shabbat Shalom and Sei gesund.